So last weekend my dad decided it was time to modernize the household and bought one of those fancy smart speakers. You know, the kind that promises to do everything short of making you breakfast in bed. He unboxed it with the same enthusiasm he usually reserves for new socks, and proudly announced he'd set it up himself, which, in our family, is usually code for Alexa, call my tech-savvy child. But this time, he insisted on independence. 10 minutes later, I heard him in the living room, reading the setup instructions out loud like he was summoning a genie. At first, everything seemed normal. Dad asked it to play some music, and it responded with a playlist of 70s disco hits, which, honestly, was a little too lively for Sunday morning. Then he tried to get it to set a timer, but instead, it started reading Wikipedia articles about egg timers. The real fun began when he realized it was always listening. Dad, a man who still thinks the cloud is a government conspiracy, immediately grew suspicious. He started yelling, "Stop listening! Stop listening!" at the top of his lungs, as if volume was the key to privacy. I watched as he marched around the house unplugging every device he could find. The toaster? Unplugged. The house phone? Unplugged. The blender? Unplugged, just in case it learned something from the speaker. But every time he plugged the smart speaker back in, it would cheerfully announce, "I'm listening." And Dad would leap behind the couch like he was evading enemy fire. Eventually, he tried speaking to it in what he called code, which was just him whispering into a cereal box for extra security. The final straw came when he asked, "Smart speaker, how do I stop you from listening?" And it replied, "I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it louder?" At this point, Dad just stared at the thing, defeated, and muttered, "Great, even the robots ignore me unless I yell." I guess you could say the only thing my dad managed to connect was with his inner voice. Unfortunately, the speaker heard that too.